Hi, this is Tony Rogers with the Products by Design podcast, where product development industry experts share their insight. It is 6 questions in 9 minutes because product development experts are busy and want to get right to the point. So let's get to it. Hi, in a few sentences, please tell us who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm Amin Hasani. I'm the lead product designer at Parabit Systems, and I'm also the founder of Blue Heart Hero.
Ah, great. So tell us, what's the best thing about being in product development?
From the idea that is in your head that starts with a sketch all the way to the real product, it's just fascinating.
It's a fun process, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So I hear from customers and people in the industry that they're always looking to accelerate product development or increase innovation and or improve the handoff from design to manufacturing. Tell me your thoughts.
Um, yeah, about the whole process, I can see how the newest technologies are really developing the pace of the product design and development. And with the emerge of 3D printing, the decentralized production has been having a big effect in the production and is kind of like supporting the personalization of products.
Definitely, definitely. So tell us what the other industry experts like yourself should be on the Products by Design podcast.
That could be a, a big list.
Long list.
I know, yeah, I know a lot of really young entrepreneurs who are like getting into design and trying to push their skills and with the newest technologies out there. And there are also great designers from years ago that are not really adapting themselves with the newest technology. That is a little concerning. So
Gotta
yeah,
stay with the times here.
I know exactly.
So yeah, well, that'd be great. We'll chat about that and see if we can't get some of them to join and be on the show. So
Yeah, definitely. I have a lot of people in my network that would be great for your show.
sounds fun. Thanks. So what insights would you like to share with other product manufacturers?
Um, I kind of want to ask all the manufacturers to look more deeply into the newest tech, especially 3D printing, additive manufacturing, and the new generative design, which is kind of like changing the way we look at complex geometries and like brackets. And if they kind of put more focus on these new techs, it's going to save them so much time and resources, and that could actually speed up their manufacturing process.
Excellent, excellent. So explain the degenerative design a little bit further for me. I'm
Uh,
not
yeah,
familiar with that
generative,
term.
yeah, generative design. I believe it's going to up to a certain point replace some of the engineering tools that we have today, and it's technically you give some inputs to the computer, the software, and it's all cloud-based. Fusion 360 has it,
Okay.
SolidWorks has it, and based on what you request, that this is the amount of force I have, these are where the brackets need to be installed, and you cannot go past this geometry. It generates some shape of either housing or brackets or frame. And it has one of the limits is it has to be 3D printed because of the complex shape of geometry.
Right.
You could set it for machining, etc. But it kind of like saves you so much time trying to test and figure out what is the minimum amount of material you could use, and the most efficient shape of that, let's say, frame. And I can see that having a big role in the future of manufacturing.
Yeah, I have seen that actually in the cost reduction phase to eliminate
Exactly.
material. It has been very handy. Does
Yes.
come up with some very odd shapes though.
Exactly. Yeah. It does.
So, hey, my next question, I usually ask the craziest thing you've seen in product development, but we're about 4 weeks into this coronavirus pandemic, self-isolating happening. We've got probably easily another month to go. How are you dealing with it? How has your life changed with this virus that we are dealing with?
So for my own startup, which I started 2 years ago, I made sure everything is remote work and we're
Okay.
not really relying on anything in person or um, everything is like using the newest technology again, like the decentralized production. It did not have any effects on my startup, but for my full-time job, everything is in-house from design to manufacturing. It kind of greatly impacted our delivery date
Sure.
process of manufacturing. And for me personally, because I mostly deal with design tools, I could work from home and it's been
Okay.
fine. But it had pushed back all the manufacturing phases we had, and it has not been good for us.
That's painful.
Yes.
It hasn't been good for anybody, and it's going to be quite a recovery, I have a
And the
feeling.
timing
So,
was bad. It started with China. We needed some resources from China, and then now China's back to work. We are stuck here.
yeah,
It's
there's no
like it
work to
could
give them
not be
now.
exactly.
Yeah, it's a mess. So I wish you well, and good luck with the
Thank you.
startup, and I hope the
Thank you very
company
much.
is able to get back to manufacturing shortly.
Yeah.
So, hey, this is Tony Rogers with the Products by Design podcast, where product development industry experts share their insight. It's 6 questions in 9 minutes because product development experts are busy and want to get right to the point. For more insight and ideas, please go to creativemechanisms.com